Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Bindu Business Show. So on this episode, I'm just going to show you quickly how to set up a generator for your home office space. So this is actually ideal and perfect if you've got a home office that you're going to have about 4 to 6 people, even 10 people actually. If you have enough plugs, this generator can actually power up that whole surrounding. So I'm going to use the Gentech generator here. I'm going to use a Gentech generator here. It's actually a silent one. It's called super silent. It's not actually that silent, but I'm just going to show you how to use this and how you can actually use this for your whole setup. So the first thing, when you get this one, when you open it up, it actually comes with oil. So this one actually comes in with a little oil for itself. I think all generators actually use oil. So you'll see the type of oil that you have to use. It's a 4-stroke engine for this one. So just going to do a little showcase of how to use it. So you're actually going to open it up. I've actually loosened it a bit. So I'm just going to show you how it works from here. Okay, so you're going to open it up over there. Now you're going to open this little funnel over here. So even if you're not too technical, you can actually use this. Oops, shouldn't have opened. Now the oil is coming out. But yeah, this is where you're actually going to pour your oil. So if you can still have a lot of oil, this is still completely full. So what you're going to do, you're going to use this funnel and you're going to pour your oil through this. Fill in your oil over there. Mine is full, so I'm not even going to open this at the moment. I'm just going to put this back in again, close this. Okay, so that's what you're going to do when you get this generator. The first thing you're going to do is actually also pour in oil in it. I've been using this for a couple of months, and the only thing that I have going on is just the lights and the fridge. And I've seen that it's actually able to last about 4 to 6 hours, actually more than 6 hours. The other thing that you should have this cable. It's a male-to-male cable. So you just go to your hardware store or anywhere you can go, your hardware stores mostly. You tell them to actually custom make this cable for you. You can tell them you want it to be 4 meters. It depends on the length that you want for this. Depends on the length that you want to use this for. So you will decide that. Okay, so we filled it in with oil. The second thing that you have to do, you need to pour in fuel. So you need to pour petrol. This actually uses petrol. So if you see over here, you've got an inlet for you to pour petrol. Okay, it's just a bit tight now. Haven't used this in a while. Haven't opened it in a while. So this is where you actually pour your petrol. Okay, mine is actually full at the moment, but this takes in about 4.7 liters. So 4.7 liters, depending on what the price of petrol is when you see this video, but it's just a little over 110. 4.7 liters, yeah, you'll do the math, it's fine. So on top here, there's a little on and off switch. There's a little toggle for on and off. And on the side, just going to show you how to actually, how it looks. This is how you toggle to switch it on to start the generator. You still have to pull it as well. So okay, we've got oil in, we've got our fuel in, petrol in. So the first thing you need to do, you need to go to the main switch. The other thing you need to do, you go to the main switch. So when you're on the main switch, you actually, I'm going to show you how to do that. You switch off the main plug. Let me show you how to do that. Okay guys, so over here is the main distribution board. So the first thing that you have to do here, you're going to switch off, bring down the main plug. So you bring down the main plug over there. The other thing that we need down is just the geyser. So if you've got a geyser in this home office, we need to put down the geyser. It chows a lot of power. There's no way you're going to use this without the geyser, with the geyser on. So for this, I'm just also going to put down my stove. There's actually no need, but all the plugs, as you can see, all the plugs are on. So if there's something that you want to switch off, you'll just have to manually switch it off. But after we've done this, never ever bring this one up while you're actually using the generator. Because when load shedding ends and the power comes back and you've got the generator feeding power to the house and this is up, I don't know what happens, but you don't want to find out. You don't want to be the one to find out what happens. Okay, so after you've done this, you can actually start your generator. Okay guys, so now that on the main switch, we've got the main is out, it's off. We can then start our generator. Okay, this generator is actually able to also show you the fuel that it has. It's able to also show you the power that it's actually using. So I plug this in here. Then you're actually going to plug it onto the wall to feed power to the whole house. Just going to switch this other one off. Okay, ideally you should have this one outside the house. So if you see, my cable is actually long enough. I don't use this inside the premises. So this one works perfectly outside the house, but just for this, it's going to be inside the house. But ideally you need to have this thing out of the house because there's going to be fumes coming out of this. You don't need those fumes in that space that you're in. Okay, first thing first, you switch it on over here. Okay, you're going to switch on your generator over here. Okay, after you switch it on over there, the second thing, this is where you need to toggle this to start. So at the moment it's actually on stop. So you move this to start down here. So after you've moved that to start, then you actually pull on the lever to actually start the generator. Move that to run. Okay, I haven't used this one in a long time, so I don't know what's going on now. Just give me a minute. Okay. So as you can hear, it's actually making a lot of noise. Move that to run. That to run, you actually switch on the lights. Okay, to show you the amount of power that it has. So at the moment it's actually using about 10% of power, but as you can see, there's little petrol in there left, so it needs more fuel to work. It's not using a lot of power, but you can actually switch on all the appliances that you need. But this is how it's working. It's not too loud, but yeah, this is how it works, and just like that you sort it. Okay guys, so after the power is back, There's actually no way for you to know that the power is back. You'll just have to see the neighbors, or if other people in the area have power. Then you're going to switch off your generator. Then you can come back to the main board and you can switch this on. Then you can switch on all the other plugs as well that were off. And that's how you work when there's load shedding. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the video if you got this far. Please subscribe to the video. Thanks.